Extra, extra. Read all about it. Jimmy Tomsula's gone. There is a 49ers God out there that understands what's going on and actually has watched some football this season and said, hey, look, yeah, this guy's been with the organization for 9 years, but 8 of them was out as a D-line coach and a rah-rah cheerleader type, right? All the players were, oh, we really like Jimmy. He's a nice guy. He's this. He's a player's coach. Guess what? That doesn't mean you're going to be a good football coach, right? We don't need another cheerleader on the team. You got 15 to 20 on each team for each game. What do we need another one as the coach right now? Oh, he's a really nice guy. Oh, you know, he's building. This is all a bunch of crap right now. Did he coach football well? No. Period. That's it. Did he handle press conferences well? No. Period. All he wanted to do is take blame and act weak. Tell me if I'm wrong on that. Oh, he didn't really have the players. Listen, folks, he has some issues, right? But this team was getting blown out. They was getting blown out. They wasn't getting beaten. They wasn't losing games. They was getting embarrassed. And that comes down to the coach. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're in the NFL, you've been drafted, you have some sort of talent, it's the job of the coach to get it out of you. Now, you might not be able to win all your games. You might not be able to go to the playoffs, but you're able to compete at some level in some games. These guys was giving up. Not to mention, we lost a quarterback that once had his confidence. Is that Jim Tomsula's fault? I don't know. He might have had a part in it, though. It was on his watch. Kaepernick had developed some issues this year. Who knows if it's Tomsula? But on the other end, if you looked at Harbaugh, they had a great relationship, and you never seen Kaepernick act or play the way he did under Jimmy Tomsula for Jim Harbaugh. Tell me if I'm wrong on that one. Am I right? And I mean, some people are going to be saying, oh, yeah, you know, I feel bad for Jimmy because that's the whole problem is everyone's been acting on emotion. Oh, he's a nice guy. He's this. Business is not about emotion. It's about numbers. Football is not about emotion. It's about numbers, right? Wins and losses. It's not about the yards you gain or the TDs. It's just wins and losses, folks, at the end of the day. It's the games you win, right? It's your winning percentage. That's what it comes down to as a coach right now. And Jimmy was not ringing the bell. The only bell he was ringing was probably Denise DiBartolo's house. Oh, for a little dinner and a dessert, and he'd bring a bottle of wine over and they'd have a chat. And then, you know, hence the reason why she comes over after the Bears win. And fucking Robbie Gould misses 2 field goals in an overtime game and it becomes a Disney story after the game. Oh, Denise comes over and gives him a heartfelt hug like he's a little 12-year-old and he just had his first hit in Little League or something like that. This is ridiculous, folks. This is a grown man, an NFL coach, and he's got Denise DiBartolo giving him a hug after a regular season game that was lucky, that was based on 2 missed field goals by the other team's kicker that choked. Give me a break, folks. Let's just say we're going in the right direction right now. I'm really happy. First things first, let's get a good draft. We got a high draft pick. Let's move on. I don't know who the coach will be. Throw it in the comments. Tell me who you think about. But let's hope this guy's a bull. And what I mean by that, he's got bull balls. He's got some swag to him, whatever you want to call it. He's got a little bit of gusto, like Jimmy Football Harbaugh. Not some guy that's going to be nervous in the press conference. That looks like he just got out of his bowling league on Friday night and, you know, picked up a pizza or 2. This guy was not a professional. That's all I'm going to say. If you have something else to say about it, he wasn't a professional coach in the NFL. I mean, he could have been fired after 4 or 5 games. Actually, if you had any kind of social intelligence and you saw him when he was introduced, even Trent Balk was kind of like, okay, Jimmy, you don't need to talk anymore. You know, that's enough because he's just jibber-jabbing, jibber-jabbing. Imagine how the team feels when he's making a speech. It's like, come on, man. It's just not there, right? Jimmy, I wish you the best as a human being, but look, get back to the D-line or a special teams job or assistant coach to the special teams coach or something like that because that might be where you're headed. Because I'll tell you right now, Jimmy, you had a good run, collect your pay, and you ain't getting another head coaching job. I just tell you that right now. I just can't see it. Maybe like a D3 might take you on. Tell me if I'm wrong. Lie.